if you just clicked onto this video, I feel like you are calling judgment in some situation. You're getting your inner calling heard is coming through. So I feel like you might be tuning into an inner calling here, and you could be attracting in a lot of abundance for yourself with the Empress card as well. You could have Taurus or Libra in your birth chart, but you don't have to. But I feel like this kind of like new lucky path where you're listening to your heart, especially if you clicked onto this video, you're definitely on the right path, and we are energetically aligned for you to hear this message today. I feel like you're pulling yourself out of a time where you felt mentally trapped as well. So perhaps you naturally are the type of a person who is very abundant. People notice you, you're very nurturing, you have a very caregiving energy to you. You might like cats. There's like a cat meowing constantly outside my window right now. It's not mine. But I feel like past situations might have tried to prevent you from seeing yourself in this prosperous, attractive, happy energy. And I feel like you might have recently just listened to your intuition more than usual to pull you out of all of these situations that might have negatively kept you closed off to opportunities in your mind, closed off to how powerful your energy is to attract your dream life, to manifest things. You could be very spiritual in nature as well. Yeah, we have the Eight of Pentacles coming out. This was on the bottom of the deck before, and I shuffled and it came back again. So I feel like people could have been trying to keep you in your past tied up about how your skills would develop over time. So maybe you're very naturally good at a lot of things. Whatever you put your mind to, whatever you put your heart to, whatever you feel called to do, you will flourish in. And I feel like the people around you, or perhaps situations in your past, keep coming up in your mind where maybe people saw you trying to do something from a beginning stage and they tried to bring you down to their level because they didn't feel worthy themselves of going after the types of things you want for yourself in life, and that you are able to easily attract into your life and easily get. So this could be attention, this could be skills, this could be opportunities. Perhaps opportunities and things fall into your lap without that much hard work. And I feel like you might have been listening too much to people around you, or people that didn't have your best interests at heart, and are kind of like energetically taking on their burdens about how they perceive themselves in the world. Whereas I feel like if you are left to your own devices, you are the Empress. You're going to attract in so many beautiful things for yourself just by virtue of being yourself. And I feel like recently you've caught onto this and you've called judgment on a lot of situations, people and places in your life that were taking advantage of you, I'm hearing as well. So perhaps this could be romantic situations in the past where lovers felt jealous of you or something, because we have the Knight of Cups coming in. Normally that's a very romantic card, but I'm feeling this negative energy from it for some reason. Yeah, and it came out again when I shuffled. So I feel like romantic connections for you in the past may have kind of been this battleground almost, where people would see you for your light as you are naturally attracting people's attention and energy in the world, and kind of wanting that for themselves, wanting to get close to you so that they could try and get your energy to rub off on them, so that they would have your ability to attract good things into their life. So maybe they didn't know how much work you had put into yourself to get your emotional state to the level where it is to attract things into you. Especially with the Eight of Pentacles, I really feel like you're the type of person who is not afraid of growth. You're quite attracted to growth. You want to grow as a person. You know how to transmute your emotions, and that is part of why you are sort of very enigmatic, I'm hearing. And I feel like romantic connections in the past have definitely not been the greatest source of inspiration for you. Rather, they have drained you, I'm hearing, and kept your mind a little bit limited to what you can go after. So this could even happen after you get out of romantic situations, or even if you're still trapped in romantic situations that don't really foster your best well-being, or maybe the type of partners in the past you attracted in, they are not really willing to do the mental, emotional maturing and growth that they would need to get to your level, I'm hearing. So they try to like take a shortcut by like bringing you down. So I feel like you've called judgment on this type of situation and romantic partners in the past. This could even be friends, right? Maybe in the past you attracted friends like this as well. And I feel like you're just like being selfish with your time, being selfish with your energy, and really giving back to yourself as well. We don't have the Temperance card coming out, but I'm like getting Temperance energy as well. So with the Two of Pentacles coming out next, I feel like you're really trying to balance your emotions, balance your life for yourself, and make sure that you don't let anybody near you that is going to ever put you into situations like this again, where you are doubting your self-worth, you're doubting your abilities, and you're doubting, or were doubting, just your opportunities to move forward in life and bring balance into situations for yourself. So yeah, we have the Ten of Swords as well. So I definitely get that I keep hearing romantic situations. So maybe you have attracted so many people in the past that kind of like did you wrong, left you in situations where other people probably wouldn't be able to easily bounce back from. And I feel like you're the type of person to transmute these type of painful lessons. You take any energy thrown your way, even if it's negative or fearful, and kind of turn it into your own fuel source as power to move forward in your own life in directions that you want as well. And yeah, we have the Temperance card coming out. So maybe that's why I was seeing it in my head before, but I feel like you are very patient as well. So maybe you had given this patience and grace to the wrong people, I'm hearing, in your past. Maybe you gave it to people multiple times and they just don't get the lesson, they didn't get the lesson, but they'll still try to drain you or keep you small by using emotional tactics to keep you stuck, because they know that you're kind of like destined to soar to like very powerful heights, do interesting and fun, cool things in your life, go after your dreams, right? And maybe they themselves feel like they can't do that, so they try to make sure that you won't be able to do that. But the thing that you have to remember, and Spirit is letting me know, is if you listen to your inner calling, Spirit will have your back. So if you go after the things on your heart that are what you're interested in, the big dreams and goals that you have for yourself, deciding that you won't settle for breadcrumbs and crappy treatment from people and places, work situations, things like that, and you decide to go after your dreams and make them a reality for yourself, Spirit will always pour back into you the more that you pour back into yourself. And I feel like if you have gone through very painful, betraying situations where you felt a little bit alone, you felt like, why did you have to go through so much suffering, so much mental pain, especially from particularly relationship situations, I'm hearing that it was to guide you back to yourself, guide you back to balance within yourself, and to urge you to keep pouring the energy, love, patience, compassion as well that you have for other people so naturally as the Empress energy back into yourself, to see for the first time perhaps in your life how far you can really rise in life when you are taking care of yourself. So I feel like I'm getting this image of, I don't know why this is so weird, but I have to say it, like sky pirates is coming through. So maybe you like what's the aesthetic, like steampunk kind of like aesthetic as well, because I feel like these ships in the sky on this Two of Pentacles card are very unique, and I feel like you're not afraid to ride like the ups and downs of difficult situations in life to get where you want to get to, your dream goals, things like that. And you're not the type of person that is afraid to have big dreams but also go after them. So I feel like Spirit wants you to listen to your inner calling and maybe even isolate yourself here with the Hermit card. You could also be a Virgo or have that somewhere in your birth chart, but you don't have to. Same with Sagittarius with the Temperance card. But I feel like you're really going on this path, I don't know why I'm laughing, but I feel like you're going on this internal journey to really believe in yourself, to bring about balance into situations in your life where you may have given your power away unwillingly or unknowingly, unconsciously, and you're really consciously creating your dream life now. And you might have to do this alone for a little while. So this could be something that you might have been afraid of in the past. This could be as a result of recent heartbreaking situations. Perhaps you went through breakups or something that really like destabilized you, got you off balance. With the Two of Pentacles coming out earlier, perhaps that was one of the reasons why you weren't really feeling balanced. And if these heartbreaks were really painful, like a lot of betrayal, things like that, I feel like if you're still in the process of moving forward through them, recognize that the spiritual lessons from heartbreak and heartbreaking situations, job loss is coming through as well, are there to teach you to come back to yourself, to realize your inner power and realize that you can do everything alone, but you don't need to be hyper independent. But sometimes Spirit will create certain situations in your life if they see that other people are unfairly taking from you or taking advantage of you and that you're not in your proper element to thrive. They might I'm seeing like a play, like a diorama from above. Spirit will definitely like pluck people and things out of your life if you overgive without reciprocation. So perhaps you are so giving and so nurturing that you just like unattended to would be giving away all of your energy, all of your power, all of your time to people who don't deserve it. And Spirit is saying if there have been people removed from your life, or you have been guided intuitively to leave certain situations, places, mindsets behind, that it is something that is divinely guided and fated to bring you back to yourself and your true path. So I feel like this is a message of hope for somebody out there as well, that if you have been wondering why so many negative situations happened for you, it's to bring in a new energy here where you're going to be passionate about things for yourself in life. With the Ace of Wands, you're really going to go forward towards the things in life that serve you and will uplift you and get you the results in life that you want. So I feel like if you had been pining for certain relationships, or wanting certain financial stability, or certain opportunities, or wanting to go after things in your life that seemed to fall through all the time when you followed paths before, I feel like it's because those things weren't meant for you. I know that's hard to hear sometimes, and we don't always want to believe that. But your spirit team will look out for you and try to find the blessing in any negative situations coming through. Yeah, because we have the Two of Cups as well, and I feel like that's a good last card to end on, and the Five of Cups as well. So I feel like with these two cards coming out together, you could really be still in the process of mourning and getting over some fated relationship that felt happy for you at the time. But Spirit is saying if you are feeling regretful about this situation, there's still two cups that are turned upright that you can focus on. And I feel like that Two Cups is going to be a relationship that comes to you in the future once you are a little bit more balanced, once you have not necessarily figured out, but once you are more solidified on a path that makes sense for you. I feel like things will very quickly manifest into your life. So if you have been looking for a happy partnership, an ideal relationship, it will come in very quickly with communication. I feel like sneezing, I don't know why, maybe you have hay fever or allergies recently, but I feel like there's just some sense that past situations that didn't turn out are going to either transform into a better situation for you, or you're going to attract better versions of things that used to make you happy that were taken away from you, I'm hearing. So yeah, don't stay too long in regret, because I feel like with the diorama thing on this card as well, I see like Spirit is going to take away the things that made you unhappy, to teach you to come back to yourself, go on your true path. And once things are kind of like happening more swimmingly, such a weird word, I feel like once you get into a flow state for your life, aligned relationships, aligned opportunities will find you effortlessly as the Empress. And yeah, just keep healing. And yeah, so I have readings on TikTok and Instagram as well. If you want to follow me there, go ahead. If you want to subscribe to this channel, please do. I'll make more manifestation videos as well as tarot readings and oracle readings as well. But yeah, love you besties, got this, bye.